You are listening to WTUZ Radio Podcast. Welcome to WTUZ Radio Podcast. I am your host, Rhonda. Today is a follow-up from a podcast I did about a month ago, maybe even 2 months ago, regarding the fake Asian beef. The title of this podcast is Asian Violence Against Blacks. Now, I wasn't going to do this particular topic. I have seen another YouTuber slash podcaster. She does an excellent job. She covered this topic on her platform, and I think she did an excellent job. So I was minding my business, and then I saw today where yet another incident happened regarding an Asian committing violence against a Black melinated person. So I'm like, okay, I have to do a follow-up. So we should be aware of the one that finally made semi-headlines. And I say semi loosely because it wasn't plastered across mainstream media as it should have been. But it is the 6-year-old Black boy injured after Ryan, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name, shoots at him for playing outside. Now, I'm reading this from the Black Enterprise magazine. But again, this was semi-headline. I need to make sure I correct myself. Semi-headline in the news last week. All right. So a Michigan family is outraged after an Asian man who shot a 6-year-old Black boy was given a low bond and released from police custody. The incident comes amid heightened reporting surrounding anti-Asian hate crimes, with many in the Black community questioning the lack of support behind anti-Black crimes from Asians. Now, in my first podcast on this, the fake Asian beef, that is exactly what I stated. I put the Asian community on blast. I call them out for not standing up to the hype of the supposed violence that Black melanated folks commit against Asians, when that is not the case. Now, I'm not saying it does not happen, but it does not happen to the point of where the media hyped it up, and also to the point where an Asian hate crime bill was passed. Total bull crap. As a matter of fact, I said, and I still say again, there have been plenty of incidents in the Black melanated community where Asian business owners are abusing Black melanated customers, specifically Black melanated women customers. It has been documented time and time again of these incidents happening. And in some cases, the community got together and totally boycotted that Asian establishment, and in one case, totally shut them down, put them out of business, which should happen. And I told the Asian community that your silence equals acceptance. to this false narrative that Black melanated people are committing these vast amount of violent crimes against your community, when you know it isn't so. As a matter of fact, it is the Black/melanated communities that you make your money off. And had it not been for the Black melanated community, you would not be able to thrive in the U.S. I'm talking specifically to the Asian community that have your businesses in Black melanated communities. You stayed silent. You said nothing. When it is the Black dollar that supports you. All right. Ryan, and I'm not going to butcher his last name, 29, left a little boy injured after he fired a round outside his home in the 1300 block of Candlewood Lane in whatever that word is, township. So in Michigan, y'all reported. Excuse me, my mind isn't wrapped around breaking that down right now. Investigators say the 6-year-old was with a group of children who was playing outside. After Ryan complained about the noise coming from outside, Ring video captured him firing a shot from the window in his home. WXYZ, the Detroit ABC affiliate, reported. So let me back up here. Child. You mean to tell me he got up in a tiff? His nerves was that bad that children were playing outside of his home making noise? Now, I've heard others say that the children were in his yard. And the first incident, and shout out to Lovely T. She was the YouTuber/podcaster who I think she did an excellent job breaking this down, because she gave a lot more details that I didn't even know. So I'm going off of her reporting of this incident, and I trust her judgment by all means. So first, it was that he tried to throw something at the baby because they were in his yard. So the baby was running away, and since he didn't hit the baby, he picks up a gun and shoots it at the baby. That just so happened to be my doorbell ringing. And I'm able to look at my camera and see. So he so happens to take his gun and shoot it out the window at the baby. Despite attempting to kill a child, because that's what it is at this point, you have the balls and the audacity to pick up your gun and shoot at a child that's rolling away on their bicycle from your yard. So despite attempting to kill a child, Ryan was released from jail and given a $10,000 cash bond by magistrate Alicia Fink. He was only ordered to stay away from the boy's house. Excuse me? So attempted murder, you get a $10,000 cash bond? Where they do that at? Not only do you get a $10,000 cash bond, but it's attempted murder, but it's attempted murder on a defenseless child who posed no threat. And he was only ordered to stay away from the boy's house? Now, see, one or two things here. This is just the way this particular Ryan character is, with the foolishness, the hatefulness, maybe a little mentally ill touched, which I don't care nothing about that, because you ain't that mentally ill if you have the capacity, oh, I missed, let me go back and try it again. And or this is a total psyops to cause some type of friction between the Asian community and the Black community to start some type of race riot. Okay, now the later part of this being a psyops, trying to cause a race riot, of course, that is the extreme / conspiracy theorist. But what I can say, like I called the Asian community out in the very beginning with the fake Asian beef, their silence with that narrative of Black melanated people being violent against them is unacceptable. And all Asian businesses by the Black melanated community should be boycotted to the point to shut them totally down in your community. If you don't respect us, if you don't value us, you don't need to be taking our dollars. And that's from the quote, quote, hood all the way up to the middle class, whatever the case may be. That's what should be happening in the melanated community. Now, I'm going to tell you, once I heard this story, I'm like, okay, so where was this little boy's people to pull up on dude? Now, yes, politically correct wise and legally correct wise, that's not the right thing to do. Yeah, wan, But I just don't know how, as a parent, hell, as an auntie, that would just have to be handled. I'm sorry. He would have had to be confronted. Now, the clip that I was shown, the father was all up there talking about some, I don't feel safe. What the fuck? Bruh, you mean to tell me you let someone take a shot at your baby and you on the news up there talking about, I don't feel safe? Okay. Let me continue on. I'm trying to figure out, he got a bond so low for trying to kill my kid, the father, Arthur Daniel said. I'm scared for my family because I don't know what he's capable of. All right, I'm trying to be politically correct, but I'm going to tell y'all, this would never fly. I'm sorry, that would never fly with my people. That would never fly. Because as soon as my people saw blood step out his house, we would have caught a case. I'm not even finna sit up here and lie. He would have been dealt with. Washtenaw County Prosecutor Eli Savitt claims the county asked for a $100,000 cash bond for Ryan 6 months after he vowed to reform the bail system and do away with cash bonds in most cases. Now, that's the first incident. I was going to go on and leave that on alone now. And I'm chilling, minding my business. And then this story pops up. Okay, so here we go with the next solution. Not solution. beg my pardon. The next incident. Man accused of pulling rifle on family, including child, at Nashville laundromat. All right, so this was yesterday. This is coming off of Fox 17 Nashville. And shout out to Sis Katari. She put this on her post, and I'm like, okay, that's it. That's it. I gotta do a follow-up on this. Nashville, Tennessee. A man is behind bars after Metro police say pulled a gun on a family, including a young child, at a laundromat in Nashville. Mi-hun Kim, 30, the manager of the facility, is charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with the intention to kill. Officers said it happened at the business located at 304 East Thompson Lane. According to an affidavit, a couple was patronizing the business and left for a short time while their clothes were washing. The report says they returned to find their clothes in a basket, and an argument broke out over the clothes being taken out of the washer. Kim reportedly told the police that the couple started pushing him and went to the back room and grabbed a rifle because he was in fear. The couple told police Kim came back and started pointing the rifle at their family, including an 8-year-old girl, and told them he would kill them. The family ran out of the business to wait for police. Officers say Kim admitted to getting the rifle and threatening the family. The affidavit also notes the family believed the rifle to be real when Kim allegedly pointed it at them. Kim is being held on a $15,000 bond. Okay, so again, this happened in Nashville. This article was printed yesterday. I'm not sure when. Oh, it was Sunday. So the incident happened this Sunday. Now, I'm going to say again, I don't know if these incidents are purposely happening in order to create some type of race riot between Asians and Black melanated folk. I don't know that. I'm going to keep my antennas up because I feel that way for the simple fact that the Asian hate crime bill came out of nowhere. And not only did it come out of nowhere, it attached melanated people to it, which was absolutely ridiculous. Because the mass murderer guy in Atlanta that went on the shooting spree against Asians when he went to the little massage parlors, who was an incel, by the way, and who it also wasn't Asian people that were shot. But you didn't hear the media report that. He was a white dude. But yet, the Asian hate crime bill has an association with melanated people being violent against Asians based on a couple of incidents of some Black melanated idiots really perpetuating violence against Asians, but yet we know on a regular basis, Black melanated people record Asian business owners committing violent acts against their customers. So my antennas immediately go up. I'm going to say this, whether or not it is a covert operation to start a race riot war, bottom line is, since the Asian community wants to sit and play crazy and be silent, melanated Black folk need to totally divest their dollars from these Asian businesses. So again, that's going to mean women in beauty supply stores, do not spend your money with them. Don't do it. May cause you to drive a little further, do a little research, shop online, pay a little more. Do it. They don't respect you. They care nothing about you. They only care about that money. Starve them. Same with the local food places. If you like Asian food and all that, honey, go on YouTube. Learn how to cook it yourself. Get you a wok. Get you some good sesame seed oil and get to going. Starve them. Shut them down. They do not respect you. They do not value you as customers. Only thing they want are your dollars. You are the bread and butter of them feeding their family, and they can give less than a damn about you and yours. Like I said in the beginning, I called the Asian community out. Their silence equals acceptance, and it's unacceptable. Shut them down. We don't have to go to the government, beg or complain about such and so to protect you. Shut them down. Don't support them. Keep it moving. Build up some other melinated businesses. And if you see a need in your community, fill it. Take up the slack as best you can. No, it's difficult in the beauty industry. I talked about that. But do the best that you can. The food we can certainly do. It's wonderful cooks out there. You can make the same thing they make it, and guess what? You can make it better. So with that said, family, I'm not going to make this long. I just wanted to put this out there of the hypocrisy, the blatant hypocrisy that is being shown regarding the Asian violence situation. Is fake. But yet, over and over and over and over and time again, melanated people are the ones that have violence against them with these Asian business owners. And the media doesn't cover it. They don't say anything about it. But yet, supposedly, there's mass melanated black Asian violence against Asians. Melanated folk, we ain't got to protest. We ain't got to beg somebody to do something. Hit them in their pockets. Hit them in their pockets and keep it moving. That money that you're spending with them, spend it with somebody else that values your dollars. This is a great opportunity for melanated folks to fill that void in the community. All right. So I'm going to keep watching this situation. I smell a rat. But in the meantime, I'm not letting the Asian community get away with this crap one bit. Silence equals acceptance on their part. And this is all unacceptable with the Asian community, as well as mainstream media, as well as the government. So with that said, family, I wish you well. Have a great day. Peace and love.